We're here back in the Fantasy Bar talking some NBA on this Monday. 6 of my favorite plays ready for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including some of my favorite correlations. So we'll get some stacks started for you. Some guys I think are underpriced as always. 3 plays for you under 6K on DraftKings I'm liking. And my favorite play on the entire slate with massive upside and under 9,000 on DraftKings. Who we talking about? Only one way to find out. It's time to belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Monday edition, Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend. We are back with 6 guys fresh off the tap for you in the NBA tonight. Thank you, as always, for hanging out with me today in the Fantasy Bar. Now, before we get to those plays, do me a favor. Drop a tip here on the video, and all that is the thumbs up button. Free tip jar here on these videos, so thank you for that. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you didn't notice, we are now moving to 3 times a week. Generally Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on these videos. So let's crank it up on that thumbs up button and make sure you subscribe as well. All right, let's jump into it here. Let's start with our first play in Keontae George of Utah. So Utah going to be a common target for us here with all the injuries. Clearly they are tanking the season here, but they will be without multiple players here tonight. So George should be in for another big role here. Over a 4% usage bump without Markkanen, Collins, Sexton, and Kessler on the floor this season, and really been giving you a solid floor in your cash games. Over the last 13 games, only 3 times under 30 DraftKings points, and he's definitely got 40 to 50 point upside that we have seen multiple times this season. Keontae George, a little bit cheaper on FanDuel, which we don't see often. Take advantage here under 7K on both sites. All right, let's target one of our favorite matchups. That is Biggs against Washington with Bam Adebayo. So this has been a smash for us all season long. Going to continue to go back to this well. No team gives up more fantasy points to both power forwards and centers than the Washington Wizards. Just absolutely horrific against big men. And Bam took advantage of that in the first matchup between these two teams. 32 points and 14 rebounds in that game, nearly 60 DraftKings points. So we know the upside is there. Great matchup here tonight for Bam Adebayo. All right, let's get some correlation on the other side with Carlton Carrington of Washington. So Carrington should continue to be in a big role here for the Wizards. We add Jordan Poole to the injury list tonight for the Washington Wizards. Malcolm Brogdon also out, should be in for 30 plus minutes at the point guard position. With those two off the floor this season, a near 3.5% usage bump for him. So we see it in the numbers here. First game against Miami was solid, 29 DraftKings points, only shot 2 of 9 from the field. So shows he can get it done in a variety of ways. Hit those other categories here at just 5K, even on a bad shooting night. Gave you a near 6X return here. Shooting improves. I think 6 to 7X, not out of the question here for Bub Carrington. All right, let's get you my favorite center for tonight, and Jonas Valanciunas of Sacramento. So Domantas Sabonis, one of the biggest injuries that we have here on the slate. That's going to lead to a much bigger role here for Jonas Valanciunas, who has really shown big-time upside this season when he has gotten minutes. 15 points, 14 rebounds last game without Sabonis, and been phenomenal fantasy point per minute. As we mentioned, racks up stats very, very quickly. 1.33 fantasy points per minute on the season. And we know Dallas down tons of big men here, so should be an advantageous spot tonight for Jonas Valanciunas under 6K on both sites. All right, let's get you another big man I'm looking at. This one, unfortunately, only available on DraftKings, and that's Moses Brown. So FanDuel yet to add him to the player pool, but I think he's a great play over on DraftKings. We mentioned Dallas running out of bigs defensively, but offensively here as well. No Anthony Davis, PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively all out once again here tonight. And Brown has been great, stepping in off the street for this team over the last 2 games, averaging 19 points and 10 rebounds per game. I think there's big time upside that he has already shown at these prices. So the price is up. I don't think it's up high enough for this role. Should be at least 6K. Take advantage here at just 5,200. All right, it's time. Take a look at my favorite play for Monday night. Before we do that, let's continue our Beast of the Night contest and give away some more RotoGrinders Premium for free just for hanging out today. All you got to do, click that thumbs up button if you have not already. Head to the comment section and guess fantasy points on DraftKings for my Beast of the Night. Your guess is the closest. You win a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. And I want to know, who is your top play? Who is your Beast of the Night? If you were 10 in the bar today, sound off in that YouTube comment section. All right, let's wrap it up with my favorite play. You know, Matt's Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're going to give you a guy not only under 9K, as we talked about in the beginning, but he is sitting at 8K on DraftKings, and that is Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr., tonight's Beast of the Night. So another big injury we'll keep an eye on here tonight. Ja Morant listed as questionable. Don't know if he's going to give it a go or not. If he's out, we know a big usage bump coming for Jaren Jackson Jr. And even if he's in, I like this spot for Triple J against Atlanta. High total game here. When Morant is out, a near 4.5% usage bump for Triple J this season. Atlanta, bottom 5 in fantasy points allowed to the power forward position. One of the worst defenses in all of basketball. And Triple J explodes here again tonight, and a great price point over on DK at just $8,000. Jaren Jackson Jr. easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Monday six-pack. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, 2 places right below me in the comments section. You can hit me up or on Twitter at Beermakersfan. And don't forget your guest, Jaren Jackson Jr.'s fantasy output on DraftKings for a shot to win a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. From RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thanks again for watching. Best of luck tonight, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on RotoGrinders.com/videos.